This is one of Utah's most stunning back roads, US Highway 128, winding through the deep canyons along the Colorado River. This route is a getaway to some of the region's most breathtaking landscapes. Today we'll explore its hidden trails, uncover the stories etched into the red rock, and experience the wild beauty of the American Southwest. Join me on this journey through one of nature's masterpieces. I am so happy to be back here in Utah, bringing you guys along with me on one of the most scenic rides along the Colorado River. And we begin here at the Dewey Ridge, which was built in 1980 to transport goods across the river, and was once one of the second longest suspension bridge west of the Mississippi River. Let's hop in a car and start enjoying this beautiful drive. The Utah Highway 128 starts from Cisco just off the US Highway I-70 and continues for 40 miles through these beautiful canyons until it hits Moab. It's not until the Dewey Bridge where the canyons really start to close in and you start to drive right next to the Colorado River. This is just so spectacular and magical. One of the best drives, I think, here. As the mighty Colorado River flows south from the San Juan Mountains, relentlessly cutting and shaping the canyons along its way, it creates these beautiful landmarks for us to admire, such as this one. This is the Big Bend on the Colorado River here. The river goes directly north and then cuts south, creating this U-shaped canyon, smoothing out these beautiful rock formations. Such an incredible place, and it creates a resemblance to the Santa Elena Canyon in Big Bend National Park in South Texas. If any of you have ever been, do you guys see it? This hike has been on my bucket list for the longest time. These are the Fisher Towers Trail, located just outside of Castleton, where you can actually see it off in the distance. When you get off the main highway, Utah 128, you have to follow a dirt road for about a mile, and then you reach the parking lot where you can park and take the trail for about 5 miles round trip. As we get deeper into the canyon, I'm going to point out some of the major landmarks here and tell you more about this beautiful area. I have been to Moab a total of 3 times, but I have never made it out here. And wow, what have I been missing out? Such a beautiful landscape, so serene, so quiet, not the huge crowds that you expect to see in arches and canyonlands. And behind me, you guys can see the Fisher Towers. Although I'm staring directly into the sun, they still are so beautiful. And it looks like the trail follows down, and then we get down to the bottom of the canyon, and then we have to work our way up into the Fisher's Towers. Look at those views. The Fisher Towers are coming right into view. The parking lot, maybe you can see in the back over there. So we had to zigzag through some canyons, go to the bottom and then up. So there's a little bit of an elevation gain. But once you get to the other side, it's just plain views. And then you come to a point where there's some primitive trails that you can take. These are unmarked, so you have to go at your own risk. Beautiful views all the way around. I found the climbers. They're at the top of this fin right here, all the way at the top. And right next to it, I believe this is the tine. It's the tallest fin in the area. And let me flip the camera around. Take a look at this scenery. Isn't it just amazing? At some point, you're going to have to cross that 8-foot ladder. That's just to help you climb from one rock to another. It's not scary, but you can always turn around at whichever point you wish to. As you continue going deeper and deeper into the Fish Tower Canyon, the views just keep getting more spectacular, and you're getting more and more away from the crowds. Take a look. These are the LaSalle Mountains. There's a 40-mile loop that you can take through various overlooks that loops in and around Moab. And I wanted to stop here at Castle Valley on my way to the next hike to show you, for my viewers who live outside of the United States, what living out here in the wild, wild west looks like. This is Castle Valley, a small town just outside of Moab. If you're looking for accommodations to get away from the busy Moab, then you can stay here. There are a couple bed and breakfasts here, but you could see there's many homesteads, camper vans, small homes, big homes, and they are all surrounded by this pristine scenery. Unfortunately, I had to call it quits on the Castleton Tower. Take a look. It's such a hard scramble with no easy path to the top, and there are just so many other things in the area worth checking out. So I'm here. I found this outcrop of a rock that overlooks the valley down below. There's the Castle Valley, a town that was around since 1800, but it hasn't been officially incorporated until 1986. It must be one of the most scenic towns in the area, surrounded by the beautiful red rock on the one side. And take a look behind me, you have the LaSalle Mountains all the way in the distance. One thing I'd love to point out, if you guys are coming to this area, there are abundance of campgrounds along the Colorado River. There's a pay station at each one. You have to pay $20 per night per campsite, but you get these gorgeous views, and you can camp right next to the Colorado River, which is behind me there. also wanted to come here first to show you one of the best sunset spots in the area. We are here at Dead Horse State Park. You guys maybe see the road down at the bottom. That's the Potash Road that I'll be taking tomorrow from Canyonlands into Moab for another day full of beautiful drives. But right now I am awaiting a beautiful sunset at this iconic state park, and I hope to see you guys on my next adventures.